Hey everybody, this is George Whittam from Eldorado Recording Services on the web at vostudiotech.com. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about my philosophy on how to determine when your audio quality is really good enough, or is it time to start upgrading your equipment? This question is what sucks many into the upgrade spiral. Gearitis, or whatever you like to call it, is the need to continue upgrading your studio, your mic, your preamp, in order to improve your chances of winning auditions. It's common to compare your recordings to those you hear on the air, TV, the cinema, or to your competitors. While it may be helpful to get some perspective as to what audio standards are expected, you'll often get the wrong impression. In almost every case, the sound you hear during that TV commercial or movie trailer has been produced, engineered, sweetened, and tweaked to within an inch of its life. Unless your client makes it clear up front otherwise, it is not your job to produce a finished spot. Your job is to capture the sound of your voice as cleanly and accurately as possible. Period. Don't let those fully produced audio tracks throw you off. Okay, so how do you get the perspective to be sure the sound you need is there? Ask someone you trust to give your recordings a listen. Someone who knows what to listen for, what makes a great sounding recording, and what needs to be changed to improve it. If you've ever recorded at a commercial recording studio, chances are you'll have a few files of your voice to which you can compare. Listen carefully to what is there and what isn't. Notice the lack of background noise, rumble, distortion, distracting tones, and other aspects that would otherwise color the sound of your voice. Chances are that if you've been at this for a while, you may only need to make a minor tweak to the mic placement or acoustics to make the difference you need. However, I've also been surprised to hear recordings by those who've worked with some of the top coaches out there that need a lot of work. Don't let technical issues get in the way of winning auditions. You worked much too hard at the art of voice acting to let something so easily fixed get in your way. What if you don't know anyone who you can trust to give an objective opinion? Well, guess what? You do now. One service I provide at vostudiotech.com is free of charge an audio evaluation. I completely tune out the performance aspects and only focus on the technical side of your file. You'll be amazed at what you can determine from one 30-second audio sample if all the right aspects are there. Whether you send it to me or someone else, here are some of the important points to pay attention to. 1. Provide at least 10 seconds of room tone on your recording at the tail end or at the top. This is the sound that is recorded when you are not speaking, but the mic is on as if you are. This is not recording with the mic gain turned down. Number 2, send your audio file completely unprocessed. No EQ, no gate, no compressor or normalization. This way, we can find out if there is something that can be done to improve the signal before it reaches the computer. Remember, garbage in, garbage out. Number 3, send a 128 kilobit per second MP3 in mono. At those settings, the sound quality is very well maintained and the file size is still relatively small. Sending in 128 kilobits per second stereo files effectively degrades the audio quality severely and causes noticeable artifacts. A good objective ear can tell you if your recording levels are appropriate, there's a trace of distortion or clipping anywhere in the audio, whether the noise floor or the background noise is low enough, your mic is the right one for your voice, your mic is placed correctly, and your room has adequate acoustics, that it's not too echoey or boxy sounding. I consider myself a recovering gear addict, so believe me, I know what it's like to want to try new things in the studio. Of course, it helps that I get to buy and play with new things all the time whenever a client commissions me to put together a studio or a VO2Go kit. However, I have learned that when it comes to accomplishing the goal of a voice actor's home studio, less is more. I love to come to a new client studio and start removing things, yanking out excess wire, and simply reconnecting and tuning what's already there. The improvement in recording quality can be startling without buying a single thing. Before you shop for a mic, get the opinion of a pro. The small investment you make in a pro studio technician's expertise may very well save you thousands of dollars. If you'd like me to take a listen to your file, All you have to do is visit vostudiotech.com/ers-client-dropbox. And I look forward to hearing your file and giving you a little bit of guidance to send you in the right direction. Thanks for your time. This has been George Whittam. Best of luck to you.